Yeah, I think we are. Is this gonna hold? Welcome back to He Must Work Out podcast. Still working on a graphic, so still have the lame iMovie and whatever sparkles that say he must work out. We're in the early stages of this, if you're still viewing. And if you're new, thank you for joining. Very, some interesting things, you know. Actually went to my good friend and the editor for Granny Shot, the feature film, that will release this fall, I would say, September, October, around there. It'll be on Amazon Prime or Amazon to rent, buy, whatever. However you feel or however you are able to choose to watch the film, please do so. Granny Shot. But yeah, I saw something really fucking weird, and it happened here in Chicago. A guy, man, this guy's got no leg or no arms. He don't even got shoulders. He's just straight torso. He's all muffin top torso, you know, and this old bum, he got in trouble, and I don't know how they arrested him. I'm assuming by feet, by ankle. But he got caught up stabbing someone on the street. I don't feel bad for the guy that got stabbed. Oh yeah, and there were scissors that the guy used to stab him. So I don't really feel bad for that guy. I think he kind of deserved it. He had to be provoking this other guy, you know. Guy's just a bum, as they call him. You know, he's just sitting on the streets. He had to be coming at him for quite some time because that bum had enough time to take some classes on self-defense, and he had definitely taken some classes on how to use his feet like a monkey, and he got a hold of scissors, and he stabbed that motherfucker, and that's not the worst part. The worst part is the dude that got stabbed, he's got full arms. He's got 2 working arms and 2 working legs. Apparently, that's all they gave him. They didn't give him a brain, because how do you get stabbed by a guy with no arms? How do you get caught by a guy like that? Is he just straight necking? He just headbutts, gets you down? I don't know. I wish there was a video, though. I really do, because I think that would be really funny to watch. This dude must have had scissors, man, just in his big toes. And I don't know. I don't take those no-arm ninja classes. Self-defense for the disabled and handicapped, I guess. That's all I can think of. That's the only way it makes sense. But yeah. Oh, what? My facts are wrong. This dude was on South Beach, apparently. I don't know why the news was bringing it or letting us know it was in Chicago. It was never in Chicago. Sorry for the false information. I still don't feel bad for the guy that got stabbed. I think that guy's a danger to society. If a guy with no arms, shoulders, nothing, can stab you with his feet and scissors, I would understand if the dude had a little screw or something in his foot knuckle. But scissors. He had to have his legs spread. Another thing, this guy, he should have, or he's trying to get in the country, with all this immigration stuff going on. This guy tried to come from, was it Peru or something like that? His name is Stone Cold Steve. At least that's what his passport says. Steve Stone Cold. That guy, that he needs to be our president. He needs to, when he gets in this country, I hope they let him in. I hope he just gets handed 2 beers. And they should just do that. If he wants to be a citizen of this country, he has to beer bash and give someone a stunner. Maybe the guy that got stabbed by the bum. He's already struck out once. Let that guy redeem himself. If he gets stone cold stunnered by the real Steve, Stone Cold Steve, we'll give him a break, I guess, from getting stabbed. But someone has to do it. Someone has to get Stone Cold Steve Austin stunnered by the real Stone Cold Steve. I didn't know. I don't know if he legally changed it, but that's what his name appears. I think he's got the coolest name I've ever heard in my life, probably. Sorry, over here trying to get my stories together. It's a weird day. Today's emoji day. I don't know why we need more fake holidays. We got enough, Emoji day. We got pizza day, donut day. We already got diabetes, man. Don't people in America know what's going on out there? We don't need emoji day. Shit, emojis probably aren't even in. They're probably not even a real word. Shit was invented when the iPhone came out. I actually saw this on the news today during lunch. So I guess it's like an excursion or whatever, a touristy thing to do. It's got to be an idea or ran by the guy that got stabbed by the guy with no arms, because this one I'm a little appalled by. You can take excursions and boat rides in Hawaii around a volcano, and it puzzles my mind that people do this because that shit'll erupt at any minute. And it did. And 23 people are injured. I'm not sure how many were killed. I can actually look that up real quick. But, yeah. Duh, it's going to happen. Especially right now. Why would people... Hawaii is under attack by the volcanoes. Why would you ever take a boat and go look at a fucking volcano? When, lava hits water, it explodes. That's what happens. It's a natural reaction, and it's exactly what happened, and this boat was under attack. Let's see if anyone... Oh, good news. They're still offering the tour, even though this happened. You just... Okay, you can't get within 1,000 feet of the volcano, because, I don't think that really matters when that shit erupts, but... So no one was killed. Good. A lot were injured. What'd you think was going to happen? It's cool. Yeah, you want to go fucking drive around a boat and look at a volcano because you're new in town or whatever. But you know, first off, I understand that if you're on the island and the volcano erupts, or another one because they've been, you're kind of fucked anyways. But maybe give yourself a chance. Enjoy the beach. the uh, the There's a video out of a fashion show in Saudi Arabia or out in the Middle East, and as people know, you are not, or the women in the Middle East aren't supposed to expose skin. That's why they wear everything, and they cover everything except for their eyes. So the video is a fashion show for those outfits for women. And, you got all the guys in Saudi Arabia, Mark and stuff, but the difference between this fashion show and a lot of fashion shows is that they didn't have any models for their clothes. And you're probably thinking, what kind of fashion show is this? It's all ran by drones, so it just looks like a bunch of ghosts flying around in a room, and there's just dudes at tables having drinks, investors, I guess you can say. I really don't know how this is going to affect the world, but I see it affecting the world as in taking jobs away from models, because now everyone's going to do this shit. I don't know. To me, it's like shopping online. You don't know what that shit looks like on a person. Now it's just floating around. That's all we're doing here, floating around. Imagine what kind of message do you think that's going to send if one of those hits into a wall and blows up? Not a good one. The stereotype is already there. We don't need this to encourage anybody, and that shit crashes, stuff starts blowing up. Don't look at me. I'm just the first one to exhibit it and see this tragedy happening. Maybe it'll be funny. Probably will. There'll be a lot of memes and stuff out there about it, but this world, what it's coming to is, some things are unreal. But I probably would laugh my ass off if one of those drones crashes during a show. Only out there. Like, if it happens here and someone's like, oh, yeah, let's put t-shirts on drones and fly them around. No, don't do that. I can't believe a guy got stabbed by another guy with no fucking arms. He was just coming at him. He's fast. He probably runs with ostriches in his downtime. I really have not too much more to say. The news is mind-blowing sometimes. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe.